Hello, hello, offline water review. Fiddle 6 versus Jax. Top lane is double ignite. Anytime top lane is super like volatile, I know Perry always says path bot every game, and pathing bot every game is not bad. So if you want to path bot, this game is completely fine. But it's never like bad to path towards volatility. Anytime lanes are volatile, means they're fighting a lot. Anytime lanes are fighting a lot, they're usually really gankable. Um, in top lane's case, anytime soul laners take ignite, that usually means they're fighting to the death. I bet like $10,000 someone dies in the first 2-3 minutes top lane if they have ignite. Meanwhile, bot lane is Karma Brazilian. Neither support has like a lot of like CC or follow up or engage, so it's not like super easy to gank bot. Meanwhile, again, it should be super easy to gank top. And again, $10 million. Boom, Pantheon's killed Camille. Um, so yeah, we do our full clear, finish at decent speed, look to gank bot. But it's like we should never go for this gank and like be surprised if it doesn't work. No CC support, no CC AD carry. Even Fiddle 6 CC is not that consistent because your CC is literally just flash Q. Another thing is we haven't seen jungle yet, so if you saw the jungle clear up and you know he's like topside, then this is a 2v3 gank and hard forcing it's fine. But my concern is if you like flash Q this guy and the jungler is just right here, then you're fucked, right? So it's another thing where it's like again, don't have super CC support, plus don't exactly have confirmation where the jungle is, right? Um, Even going for this crab is kind of scary because same reason, like we don't know where jungle is. Technically, Jax could be here. Their mid has prio. Their bot is coming. This could be like terrifying potentially, you know? Because this looks, and then boom, just like I said, and Jax is here. So a lot of it is just like a knowledge thing, you know. If you had a ward, or you asked for your teammate to ward Raptors level 1 or Blue level 1, and you knew where Jax is, I think going for the gank's not bad, going for Crab's not bad. But when you have no idea where the enemy jungler is, you have not seen them once this game. It's just too risky, you know. I think one reason why I'd say path top. Second reason here is again you don't know where jungle is. Obviously they have push. You can know this because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minions. Mid has push. Both bot and mid has push. No worries. Just we could literally just recall and run to top crab, and then after top crab, then we could just full clear back down ground, wolf, raptor, scrugs. Either way, we're playing Fiddle 6. You shouldn't feel pressure like you have to get a gank early off, fight early off. Like your champion is super happily. If not, your champion's goal every game should just be to full clear for level 6. You know, you should not feel like damn I really need a gank bot here, or damn I really need to play crab. You know, you're happy if you could get to level 6 with and not a single person in the game has died. That's where Fiddle 6 is really happy with. You know. Um, so again, not because we died. Now, what time we get here, the jungle's here as well. Obviously, no reason to smite like this early. Just smite to finish it. The only reason why you want to smite at the start is if you have 2 charges and you just want to put one of them on CD. But in this case, you obviously don't have 2 charges, right? So no reason to smite at the start there. At the very least, we could have maybe 50-50 the smite fight. But obviously now we're pretty bad spot. Full clear down, play for our level 6. Top keeps dying. Nothing we can do. It's not our fault. Again, I think we could have pathed up, but even if we pathed up, that doesn't mean that we would have somehow magically stopped all 3 of his deaths. You know. um, we're here again. We should know that Jax is here too because we both full cleared down. So when we finish our Krugs, he should be fitting his Gromp, right? Another thing here is we know he's stronger than us because we're 0-1 and he got a kill and he got double crab. He's up golden XP on us. So if I'm you, I'm terrified of doing what you're doing. This isn't like oh, now I know he's here. No, you should always know he's here because you know he full cleared down because you full cleared down, and then when you walked into river, he walked into river. There's no way he like full cleared up like this, right? And then did Krugs, and after Krugs ran to Tribush. That's not real, right? So you don't have to go and check to see if he's here. You know that if I finish my Krugs, okay, he's probably finishing one of these 2 camps as well. You know? So what does that mean? Either A, same thing as before, you could just instant recall, maybe look to gank top. Again, this Pantheon is playing a mobile champion. Pantheon doesn't have can't dash over walls, doesn't really have a speed up. So either A, you could just recall after your Krugs and immediately look to gank top, try to get this Pantheon shut down. Or B, maybe sit in the bot bush, maybe look mid, right? You haven't looked mid at all this game. Zoe's playing in a mobile. Zoe has no dashes, no speed ups as well. So if you ever go mid and hit like a fear on the Zoe, maybe she's killable. I think this invade it does nothing. All it does is put you at risk. This Jax is terrible. If Jax saw you here invade and he immediately got off the crab and just ran at you with QE, and then you get by bubble, you're just dead as well, and the game's just over. Top 0-3, jungle 0-2, right? I think this Jax should have got off the Gromp, and I think even now, if Zoe landed this E on you right now, you'd have to either be dead or you have to flash, which neither is good, right? So the Innovate doesn't do anything. Again, top is just permanently fighting. Um, maybe we could look to gank Pantheon. Maybe we could do something else. Folkloring down. Now we're getting invaded. Sorry, that's covering. Not much you could do. This is really good though. You guys gonna end up killing Zoe, and it's 2 for 1. Even if Zoe doesn't die, the 1 for 1's still worth because Pantheon had a shutdown, but she does die, so it's 1 for 1. It's good. They can't do what they try to do to you. Now we have ult, so we're actually strong. No idea where Jax is. He's on Dragon. Oh, please tell me you steal this. That'd be so awesome. Oh, you don't have smite. What is your smite gone? You just smited Gromp, I guess. Okay. Oh wait, fuck you only smite. We kill him. Alright, well, nice. We're back in the game. I thought the game was really bad. They made a mistake over diving you top lane. You got grubs, you got first dragon. You're in a huge. Now the game's actually good now. The important thing to note. I don't know if you realized. You should realize. If you didn't, that's a problem. Is when you did that fight top, Pantheon flashed. That's really huge to know because Pantheon's again. We've already established this that he's immobile. And we've also known because he's 501, even though he died once, he's still way stronger than Camille. He's gonna keep playing aggressive. He's gonna perma try to kill Camille, perma try to dive Camille. If you're ever doing the fiddle thing where you're just sitting here in this bush, and Pantheon plays aggressive and you ult over, Pantheon no flash will always die. So if I'm you as Fiddlestick, I'm thinking, okay, who's no flash? Who's an easy target? Easy targets for Fiddlesticks are usually immobile carries. In this case, Jinx, Zoe, Pantheon are all immobile. None of these champions have dashes. None of these champions have real consistent speed ups or ways to dodge you, right? So the second you have ult up, just look at the map, saying, okay, who has no flash, and who's pushing. If there's someone who's both no flash and pushing, just ult that person and kill them. You know, these guys are pushing. You're actually able to get a gank off without even having to ult, which is fucking like a dream scenario. Boom, double kill, awesome. Just base immediately. There's no, even if there's Gromps up, I don't even care that you got it. If I'm you right now, why would I want to? First of all, you have no way to know this is up. So let's say you walk here and it's down. Now you're just wasting time. 10 seconds there, 10 seconds walking back. You're just wasting so much time walking. And if you had all 6 camps down, no camps respawning, then sure, why not spend the time to check? It's not like you have anything better to do. But in this case, you literally have camps up or spawning. So let's say you check here and the camp's down, and then we recall. Okay, now we're just late to our Gromp for no reason. But if we just immediately recall after this kill, boom, instant recall right now, then we'd be at the Gromp as it respawns perfectly. So this is pointless to do. It could be down, it could be up. We haven't seen Jax on our minimap in the last minute, so why would it be up, you know? And now you're like, oh, it is up, but the thing is, you don't even want to fight here. You have no flash. You have over 1,300 gold or over 1,000 gold. Their ball respawning. Your 80 carry wants the base, right? This is even guaranteed because technically this is 50-50. He could technically just. Oh, actually, you don't even have smite. You just wasted your smite. Technically, this guy could just smite it and then just Q away. And you're not getting a camp. You're not gonna ult in, obviously. Your AD carry is half HP wants the base. Their AD carry just respawned and is coming off my full HP. I have my ground up, my wolves respawning. Again, top still no flash. Instead of doing all this, why can't we just recall? Do Gromp, wolves, either sit here or sit in top push, and I guarantee you if you ult this Pantheon, he will die. No flash, and he's been constantly fighting and pushing for every second of the game, you know? Even if you kill this Jax, I know. Even if you kill this Jax, I don't care about this solo kill. I want your kills to get objectives. I want your kills to get plates. I want your kills to get something tangible. Let's say you kill this guy, all you get is 300 gold. It's whatever, you know. If we kill top, we get Pantheon misses waves. Camille gets plates. We get assist gold. I guess you get assist gold here too, you know. But this is such a random fight. Like if you ask me, if I'm Fiddlesticks, you ask me, okay, what would I rather fight? Ult. Basically guaranteed ult here or with my money spent, my flash up, or fight here with 1,000 gold in my inventory, no flash. And my AD carry wants the base, and the AD carry doesn't want a base. You know, like this. Even if you win this fight, I don't care. It's just a flip fight. You know, Zeri died. Like Zeri wants the base. Zeri got the double kill bot lane. She got 2 plates bot. Zeri's probably sitting on 2,000 gold. Like she has static shift in her inventory. You know, instead Zeri comes to follow up on the team, and then she dies and gives Jinx gold. You know. So even though this might have been good for you because you got a kill, you got an assist, you got the Gromp, this is bad for your AD carry, right? She's just missing ball waves the entire time. It doesn't really get you anything. Just think about your ult should be getting some sort of like a tangible objective. It could be an actual objective like dragon. It could be like something like plates is an objective too. Making the enemy team miss like waves is an objective, right? Um, I'm not saying play for this Camille. Like rule of jungle is play for like winning lanes, not losing lanes, and Camille's losing. But I would say Pantheon is such a free kill that's not playing for your Camille. You're playing for yourself. You're getting gold in yourself. You know. Um, and you just overforce the fuck out of this. This guy's playing. This guy's been playing like a pack this entire lane. The one time he's like not picking up, you do this. I guarantee you, there's a super high chance there's a ward on you. This guy's been hitting this tower this entire game. The first time he doesn't, you happen to be in this bush. Bullshit. Like you have two wards on you. Why not just place one on yourself? You know, sweepers. Um. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, and like you just shouldn't overforce this. I want to do this as well, but if he's not giving you the angle, then just leave. Go do your wolves. I mean, guys, so go do your raptors. Go do your krugs. You could just go mid instead. If it's one of those things where like, let's say mid is playing LeBlanc, AD carry is playing Zaya, yeah, sure. If the only target is Pantheon, then sure, why not overforce it, right? But in my head, like, again, Jinx is immobile AD carry. Zoe is immobile mage. There are multiple targets. Um, also, there could have been a ward that could have expired. Just because we swept it now doesn't mean there wasn't one. But anyways, there's multiple targets for you this game. So you should never feel like forced, like I have to flash Proto Belt max range go on this guy. You know, if he's not giving you an angle, it's fine. Just wait for another one will appear soon. You know, another good chance is the guy's been playing a perimeter aggressive versus Camille. Maybe the one time he's not playing aggressive because Camille's not in lane. You know, the one time you went top lane was the one time Camille wasn't in lane. Every other time Camille's been in lane, you like refuse to go. You'd rather invade Gromp or something. You know. Okay, let's watch this fight. Portable forward, beautiful fight. This is well played fight. Even though only one kill, you got three flashes, all that matters. Again, as Fiddlesticks, you have to track flashes. If I'm you now, okay, it's like Jinx no flash. Remember what I said? As Fiddlesticks with ult up, someone immobile champion pushing with no flash, that's our target. If I'm you, next 5 minutes, if I ever see Jinx playing slightly aggressive, I'm ulting him on repeat. You know, um, that's how you have to think about. That's how you have to think about it. You could stand closer. Like you shouldn't be scared of tower damage because first of all you're full HP. Second of all you're W heal. So I wouldn't play from this range. I would literally just walk in the tower range here and then QW. You'll take 3 tower shots. It'll get you to half HP. 4 gets you to here. So you can literally take 4 full tower shots. You still won't die. Plus your W will heal. And that difference from Wing here or Wing here makes it so instead of him leaving like running away with 1 HP. See how it's if you were here, it would be here, and then he would get sucked the last little bit of HP, you know? So you don't have to be like when you build Protobot, you're building HP plus your W makes you like really tankier. So don't be afraid to use your HP. That's or your healing abilities. I'll put it that way. Okay. Run away. Try not to show yourself. I think you showed yourself here. Yeah, he saw you 100%. I think I'm like 90% sure Spandian saw you walking into this bush. So you see, he looks like he's walking into you with like authority. Like he knows you here. He wants to fight you. I like how you like keep trying like looking from these angles. I think it's a good habit for Fiddlesticks to have. Players have to be act like rats. I think you do this well. This should work. Like he should die here through a Z. Proto buff. Don't forget proto belt. Spam W. Yeah, well played. Really good. I really like this. Like even this only 1-for-1. It wasn't like something crazy, and he didn't shut down. It's all about the intent. I think your intent to like hide in bushes, hide over walls, look to ult. Again, we want to ult immobile carries who are playing with no flash overextended. That guy was playing overextended. He's an immobile carry. His flash is down. That's what you should do. That was good. Getting Jinx still no flash. If I'm you, I'm looking for any opportunity to fight this Jinx. You know? Yeah. Zeri killed her, but if Zeri didn't kill her, what you're going for, trying to like go around her, sit over that raptor wall is correct. You know? I will say though, like a thing I've noticed, invading isn't bad. I love invading. I think playing aggressive is a good habit. Some champs are better at that than others. If Fiddlesticks has a choice to invade wolves or kill 2 of his camps, Fiddlesticks wants to kill these 2 camps. Same as earlier. Fiddlesticks had a chance to kill his Gromp wolves or invade Gromp. Fiddlesticks wants to do these 2 camps. Some champs excel at invading because they can go over walls. Like Kane can just E over all this shit. Some champs have really good burst damage. Some champs are just inherently fast, like Hecarim E. Fiddlesticks isn't any of these things. Fiddlesticks would rather full clear cycle than invade. Yes, if you're like 10-0 Fiddle and you're fucking god, then sure invade. In this case, this invade is not the worst because you have ult up, flash up, you have everything up. But like, this is the second time I've seen it. I think you probably have a habit of playing overly aggressive and not just getting guaranteed gold. Again, in this instance, it's actually fine. But from the earlier one, from when you were invading Grump, when you had these two camps up, and now doing it again with these two camps up, I could tell you probably have the habit of like, if you ever seen an invade opportunity, you instantly jump for it. And if you're, I don't know if you're a physical one trick or if you just happen to play this game, but again, some champs excel at it better than the others. I would say Fiddlesticks does not excel at permanent invading. So just, I would say the advice is like, look to only invade when you have no better play, no easy gank, no easy camps, then sure invade, but don't have to force it. Also, another thing is I have a rule of flashes. I'm not gonna, but the TLDR is when a game's in a good state, just save your flash either for A to get big shutdowns, B to save your own shutdown. If you have a shutdown, you want to save your flash to not die, and C for team fights. In this case, none of them apply. You don't have a you're not in range of dying. The Zoe has no shutdown. Um, and funny enough, Otacon spawns in 5 seconds, Dragon spawns in 40 seconds. I would argue that getting Otacon Dragon basically guarantees the game. Dragon guarantees Soul Wind Con, Otacon guarantees like mid game snowballing. If you play Fiddlesticks, I mean, you know that Fiddlesticks like ult flashing, getting 3-4 man ult can single handedly like win your team the game. I would never in a million years use my flash to kill a Zoe. A good way to see it is Zoe's no shutdowns, so 300 gold. You have to realize Red Krugs is 240 gold. So if I asked you, would you flash for Red Krugs? You're always gonna say no. So why would you flash for this 300 gold? It makes no sense, right? Only like now you have no flash. I guarantee you, if we watch like I guarantee you have a shutdown. You'll probably die here because you have no flash, right? Um, and the gold that you'd give them, like you look shutdown, 443 gold. You're worth more than double. You're worth 2.4x more than Zoe. You'd never die here if you didn't flash ult under tower, you know, and you never lose this tower. You have to save your flash for important fights, team fights, dragons, objectives, etc. And never in a million years should you ever lose this dragon. And keep in mind, this was your third. If you got third dragon and then Otacon at what is it, 21 minutes, the game is won. You have 25 minutes Soul Wind Con. You have Otacon to over the boom. But now, I mean, this game goes to 39 minutes. I guarantee you, if you got 25 minutes Soul and 25-minute Otacon or 22-minute Otacon, sorry, this game would not go this late, you know? And it's all from your own decision to flash, ult, dive the Zoe. You're playing for dopamine, you know? That Zoe is 0-4. That guy is fucking useless. Before that dive, you were 3-2-8. Like, you're fed as fuck. You're really strong. Zoe's useless. Why would you sacrifice your ult, your flash? Some champs, like, aren't ult dependent. Like, let's say playing Xin Zhao, sure. Use your ult to kill the Zoe. Fiddle 6 is probably top 3 most ult dependent champs in the entire game. And you're sacrificing your conditions and your ult to kill a useless motherfucker, you know? So that cost you third dragon, and now let's see how this, I'll play from this point on. Okay, we catch Zillion off, nice job. Okay, boom, Zillion's dead, spam ping Otacon. Zillion's dead, Zoe's dead, spam ping Otacon, good. Thing is now, oh, Zeri died too. I liked this idea before Zeri died. When Zeri dies, don't. I know it's like, oh, we killed two, but funny enough, I would argue Zeri is worth more than these two. Because, again, we already established Zoe's 0-4, she's useless, and Zillion's a support. So, support plus useless mid laner for Zeri. Zeri is, I'm pretty sure, your most fed member of this game. She's the one you've been playing for this entire game. She's your main AD source. Camille's behind, Ziggs is AP, your AP, Karma's AP. So that's Zoe. Any Merc shards they have in a fight just completely destroy you guys. You cannot. This guy, if you look at this guy's items, he has Merc Zerax, so he has 50% tenacity plus Merc shreds. You need Zeri to kill this guy. It's not happening otherwise. I mean, you'll see what's happening. You see, I mean, you're watching this, right? So you have to, I think, two things. If you have to take the biggest things away from this game, three things. It's take less risks. That goes to the innovating, and that also applies to objectives. Play for guaranteed objectives. That's the second thing. And third thing is identify who's strong, who's weak. What does that mean? Okay, I press tab here. You should have done it earlier. Zoe's strong. Camille's weak. Pantheon's strong. Zoe's weak. What does this mean? Fight with this guy. Don't fight with this guy. Avoid this guy. Kill this guy, right? Save your ult for this guy. You know, save your ult to defend this guy. Don't ult with this guy. Don't ult on this. You know what I mean? Like we want to priority list. Who do we play for? Who do we avoid? Who do we who in the enemy team should we save our spells for? Who on the enemy team does not really matter. You didn't do any of this. You haven't like this guy's dead. This guy's alive. And we're fighting the game deciding objective with our strongest member not alive, with their strongest member alive. Again, earlier we solo ulting. They're literally their weakest member. I'd argue Zillion's more important than Zoe on a run through this game. And you lost the dragon for it, and you lost this Otacon for it. It's 2 objectives in a row. Game deciding objectives that you lost because you're not playing for the win con. Win con should be objectives, and then the question should be how do we get the objectives? Play off our strongest member, avoid their strongest member. Don't waste too many important big spells on their weak members. Okay, this looks like a pretty good angle to me. You kind of pro built to nothing, but it's fine. Oh, we flashed nothing as well. Even if Pantheon's not here, you didn't flash anything. And now obviously we're dead. Oh, good Zanya's. Really good Zanya's. Probably still dead though. Yeah. Yeah, look at our Zeri. Our strongest member. We're like the fight luck completely lost. Zeri showed up. She killed 2 of them. I think Zeri's pussy. I think she kept queuing. She would have killed Pantheon and Zoe as well. So she kind of pussied out. But that's a good example. You need Zeri damage, especially when they have like double mercs like this on their top jungle. He's your only 80 damage because it doesn't count. Yeah, you really need her. And like keep in mind, if you didn't fuck up earlier, this would have been soul. Like you'd ult here, maybe a suicide, but if you can suicide for the soul, it's obviously worth. Obviously, in this case, it's not soul, so decent. I mean, decent ult and combo and everything. Besides that, there's your cleanup. Yeah, I mean that's enough for the macro. Like this is a 30-minute game at this point. Jungle macro is kind of out the window. Now I'll just like review team fighting. I think you already threw this game with the bot dive and then the Otacon fight. I think if you didn't do those 2 things, I think this game was a guaranteed win. You have early soul, early Otacon, but I think making those 2 mistakes let the enemy catch up. Now you're just getting caught. Enemy team pulls Baron, I'm assuming. And now the game is really, really hard to play. Fiddle 6 from behind is really, really tough because you need to play. Fiddle needs 6 needs to play Fog of War, but when the enemy team has control, which the enemy team gets with Baron, you'll never like. It's really like impossible to get Fog of War angles. Now you're just hoping the enemy team makes a mistake. Yeah, it's just hard. And honestly, I just end here. It's like I'll look at it as like a game-winning team fight, or I'll just look at your all usage. But I think those are the 3 things that you have to take away from this VOD review. Is take less risks, play for objectives more, invade less, identify who's my strong member, who's my weak member, who's enemy team strong member, who's enemy team weak member. You do those 3 things, I think you'll win way more games. The early game was good though. It was just the mid game point that your game ruined. Early game was good. All right, thank you.